I've had several people tell me that the backrest for the Spyder makes a real difference. So I've had an opportunity to get one. I went on eBay and found the factory version. And at that, it was a little over $100 less than what it would cost with buying it through Can-Am. One of the primary reasons that I chose the Can-Am version of the backrest, first of all, it looks better to me. It does look factory, which makes sense. Then when you take a look at what it takes to install it, the Can-Am one, somebody actually had written that it takes seconds to install. It takes me more than seconds to open the box. But when you take a look at the pieces, I couldn't find a YouTube out there that said how to install it, but just looking at the parts that I could see and looking at the bike itself, I could see where this could be much simpler. And in doing this, it says you don't even have to remove the seat. So we'll see how this goes. So here's how we come. The backrest part itself, and it's really quite substantial. Instructions, which I do intend to read. Screws, and the mounting plate for going under the seat. The instructions are extremely simple. My kind, they fit on one piece of paper. The actual instructions are on the front of the sheet, and then a little minor piece on the back. So I like that. I had watched detailed YouTubes on installations of some of the aftermarket brands, and on those it required taking the seat off, it required cutting, it required a lot of things that I could just see where it could be a real project. So again, one of the reasons that I chose this, and hopefully it'll work as easily as it looks like it will. Number one, unlatch and lift the seat. I can do that. Number two, detach top of lift cylinder from seat bracket. Detaching the lift cylinder requires removing this little clip. Let's see if we can get it, we can see enough about it. It's only, I don't know, 3/4 inch, so not very large, but it fits over this little ball right here, and that's what holds the support on. So I don't know how to hold the camera and do this at the same time, so I'm just going to take this apart now. After taking a good look at this, I'm not even sure that there was a need for removing that little hydraulic lift there. What we'll do, this is the plate that has to go in, and this part goes up through the seat. This is where the seat is made for this factory piece. There are 2 screws. I realize I'm biting through the light. There's 2 screws at the front, then there are 2 screws to the back. Then this piece will just fit up in here and then be screwed on. The directions said to use a T20 Torx. This one actually required a T30. I have no idea what you're getting ready to see here. Hopefully it will resemble the screw being tightened up. Okay, and there, we've put that post back on. And then see how it works with putting the clip on that holds it in place. You may have noticed that there was a little cut in the film there as I tried to figure out how to put the clip back on. Turns out all you do is just give it a good hard push forward on it. I kept trying to slide it in or do something different, but it just gives it a good hard push and it falls in place. Now the directions say to remove and keep the cap on the top of the seat. Well, that's this, and this has been the part that has concerned me the whole time, because now we're doing something that if I do it wrong, it's not going to be pretty. They don't say how to remove it. From what I can tell, just feeling, it feels like there's something off of this tab that moves forward here, and then it feels like it again back here, and it feels like it again back here. I've tried to get my fingers in here. I have been unsuccessful in making this work. So I'm going to try a screwdriver and hope I don't begin to mess up here. All right, that's got a little piece. I don't know if you can see it from there. I'll show it when I get it out, assuming all that happens. And one there. And one there. We're moving now. And one there and one there. So we'll save this. Then it says that we take and here's where, okay, did I put everything in the right direction? Now I've got this swivel on the seat, backrest is moving. After having played with it a couple minutes, I could put my fingers in and then I could feel the openings down here. So this thing kind of goes in at about a 45-degree angle. It's not straight up and down like I had thought it would be. So, and then it should click in place. It should click in place. It should click in place. I think it's there. Then to remove it, you open the seat. I don't know how visible this is going to be, but in the bracket that was installed under the seat, there is little silver metal tab right here. And to release, it pushes to the left, and then you pull up on the seat and the seat comes out. Didn't say it came out easy. If you lean the seat forward, you can find an adjusting screw right here. And you can either tighten or loosen that, and that adjusts the angle, or if you lean back, the front or back angle on the backrest. Well, it's done. It wasn't a few seconds, but at the, I don't know, somewhere, if I weren't filming, I'm gonna say within an hour for sure I would have had it done, and that's with trying to be extremely cautious. As far as looks of it, I think it looks great. It bends over forward so that the passenger can get on easily from the back. I will adjust the screw to however I think it wants to fit me. And I'm getting ready to try it out and see what we think of it. I'm sure I'll make some comment on it in a later video. For this point, we're through with it for this morning. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.